So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out, and that'll bring in the switch hitting outfielder Dexter Fowler. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling all game long. They've yet to been able to get that big hit. This is the time for the big hit for the Redbirds.
Fowler behind the ball and 2 strikes. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. And another foul ball. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
This is pulled into right. Aquino is there. 2 down.
Now batting.
First pitch coming. Here it is. 4-1. His lifetime numbers against Iglesias. Just a couple of matchups. No hits in 2 at-bats. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Ready with the 1-2. Now a flare out toward right center. And that is down for extra bases as that ought to plate the go-ahead run and maybe another. And he is in there.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You just get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the 2nd inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Count even at 2-2.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Ozuna on the run. And he makes the catch as just the 1 run comes. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Tyler Webb will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Matt Carpenter is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Matt Carpenter. This game for the Cardinals. Now playing first base.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Grounded to short. DeYoung gathers it in. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. Salvador Perez will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Got him to reach out of the zone for that one, strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it, a ball and a strike. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. Webb rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. High in the air out to center field. Bader is underneath this one, and that's out number 2. Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, Joey Votto. So far 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch on its way. Drilled right back up the middle. That's through, a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And it's fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Popped up. And the throw to Wong, and the inning is over. Lucas Sims enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. On the year, Molina is a batting line residing in the 230s.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going. I don't think this is a norm for this ball player.
2 balls and a strike to Molina. The 2-1 home. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Hard hit ball to short. Galvis is there. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batter.
Now to the plate, Matt Carpenter, and is carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. The 1-0. One out, nobody on. 2 balls and a strike to Matt Carpenter. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
And that's taken for strike 1. Got him reaching there, strike 2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. And he fouls this one off. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swing. Giovanni Gallegos comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 65.
Ready for another shot now, Aristides Aquino. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. And he misses with it, 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
Misses, ball 2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled off. The payoff pitch one more time. Fouled away. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. So now the Reds cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Fly ball out toward left center field. O'Neill is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th. Reds down to their final out now. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and he got a pitch to handle as this ball is hit high in the air and deep. And folks, this ball game is tied. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and we are tied again.
Yeah, he's been producing at the plate all year, so this should come as a surprise to nobody. But just because it's expected doesn't mean it's any less impressive. One swing, and we are tied.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
Nick Senzel will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 15.
At the plate, Barnhart as he rips it on the ground to second. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as decided. Nick Senzel. 8 and takes over in center field.
15. Nick Senzel.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Into the 1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball 1-1.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the 9th, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is, the game is tied, and a win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Now batting.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Galvis has it. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeJong. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. 0-1 the count. 0-1 count. Here it is. There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an...
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Down. Bottom of the inning now, and up next, the former Philly shortstop Freddie Galvis. First offering on its way. And it's fouled away. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Nope. Fastball well outside. The 1-1.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
The 1-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to first, in time, 1 away. Josh Van Meter will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 17, Josh Van Meter.
Here's a high pop-up. Carpenter moving to his left, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for Cincinnati.
Now at the plate, Joey Votto. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Jesse Winker as he rips it on the ground to second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw on to first, and we are... Amir Garrett takes the mound to start the 11th inning. Dexter Fowler will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. No balls and 1 strike. And he watches a cold strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Garrett, a California born. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first down.
Now back.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Tyler O'Neill. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
And this is swung on and missed, and the 11th inning is not going to plan here. There are 2 away. Matt Wieters will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. No balls and a strike to count. Comes set, the 0-1. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run.
Usually in extra innings, you wait around for someone to run into one. He took matters into his own hands. Now it's up to his pitching staff to grab the W.
Yadier Molina is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Molina swings and misses. He's in trouble now behind 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
Boy, that's a great take right there. He might have been frozen by that pitch, but it missed by just enough to give him life in this AB.
Here's Matt Carpenter as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Molina leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Weak grounder down the first baseline. And looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. And he takes strike 2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done as now John Brebbia takes the mound in a safe situation as he'll try and make sure this one doesn't reach the 12th.
John Brebbia.
Ground ball left side. Carpenter has it. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame. At the plate, Eugenio Suarez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Slider laid off for a ball. Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. On deck, Mike Moustakas. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Now batting, Mike Moustakas. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. And he fouls this one off. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. The Reds down to their last strike. Off the plate at 94, 1-2.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game. And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. The Cincinnati Reds have the middle of the order set to hit here in extra innings as they look to scratch across a run and tie this thing up. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
And he chased it in the dirt. Up with it, Cisco. And he makes the throw to first. Suarez is retired, and there's one away. Ready now, Mike Moustakas. In his career against this pitcher, he's 1 for 4. Out in front of it, strike 1. This year against right-handed pitching, Moustakas has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. A bouncer to the left side, fielded cleanly. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Now in the box, Nick Senzel. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. The Reds down to their last strike. And he fouls this one off. ground ball sent back up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
And up steps Salvador Perez as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And he'll dive back in safely. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And that ball is gone. Santa Maria, game over. So a two-run shot to left center. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over. So striding in, Christian Yelich, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
The second baseman,
trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Cut fastball, and it's by him 1-1. Kane on second. Holt at first. 2 out in the inning. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Now a check swing here, and no swing, says the home plate umpire. Not even an appeal. It's ball 4.
the batter, the catcher.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And that is off the wall. 1 run scores. The runner from first crosses the plate. It's now a 9-7 contest. So here's Avisail Garcia. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well executed change.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will. J.P. Fireisen is on out of the bullpen now as he gets to work in his 60th game of the season. All set for the start of the inning. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. A shot down the first baseline. The 0-1. Fouled off. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Swing, and Moustakas sends a drive to right. This ball's got some carry. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot that time for Mike Moustakas, number 33 on the year, as it's now a one-run ball game. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Yeah, Matty V, one of the things.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. 8 runs, 11 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. This one's down to third. There is Jerko. One there. Back to first, and a costly at-bat there as the possible tying run is erased on the double play.
The batter, number 3.
Into the box now, Freddie Galvis. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Taken high and deep to right. Yelich going back to the track. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Ooh, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting. Raisel Iglesias gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 26.
Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
He throws him on the fastball there. Justin Smoke is retired for the 1st out in the bottom half of the 7th inning. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Jerko brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And now a pitch on the way. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Eric Sogard will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. 0-1 the count. And now a pitch on the way. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Winker is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Gone in order are the Brewers. They lead it 9-8. Alex Claudio has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. So up steps the former MVP Joey Votto. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Here's the first pitch to him. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Claudio is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Votto is retired, and there's one away.
the center fielder.
Striding in, Jesse Winker. In previous meetings with Alex Claudio, he's 0 for 4. First pitch coming, here it is. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Claudio benefits from the fact that he throws a lot of strikes, doesn't walk many batters. However, there have been occasions where he's been hit around a bit.
And that's one of the keys when you're managing a guy like this. If he's on, you're going to see him attack hitters, and when he's not, he's more prone to giving up base hits, so you have to have the bullpen ready if it's one of those days that he doesn't have it.
And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
The left fielder, number 2, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos now. He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. After it is Kane. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. The throw is wild and he gets away. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in Eugenio Suarez. From the stretch.
Ball 1, no fight.
The 1-0 home. Hit on the ground to third. Jerko has it to second, but they throw it away. And lucky for them, the right fielder's there to back up the throw.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Nick Senzel will come on now and pinch run here. Into the box now, Mike Moustakas. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this field, and the shortstop is under it to make the play, retire. Nick Senzel will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center. First delivery to him on the way. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
Line drive to left. And that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th. Here's Brock Holt now. Sacrifice attempt here. And this will work as a sacrifice as they get the out at first, but the runner moves into scoring position at second base.
Right fielder,
Stepping in, Christian Yelich, trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. He got him, and what would have been an insurance run is instead left. Josh Hader takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring up the big RBI bat of Marcell Ozuna. Yelich is after it, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He's set, and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. High and deep to right center. Kane is after it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. The Reds down to their final out now. And up next, the former Philly shortstop Freddie Galvis. Swing and a miss on a ball inside, 0-1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. The Reds down to their last strike. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands.
Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots. And Heidi Watney met with the players earlier. Heidi, where do you sense this team is mentally coming into this division series?
Matt, I visited with several players and coaches ahead of this opening game of the division series, and one thing I noticed was a sense of calm or quiet confidence. They feel like there isn't much standing in their way as long as they can continue to do what got them here. Well, that's easier said than done, but there is a lot of belief in this clubhouse right now.
Top half of the sixth about to get started, and next will be the pitcher, Dinelson Lamet. That tails back over, strike one. It's been 7 years since the Cincinnati Reds have had a winning record, let alone a postseason run. It's got to be an exciting time to be a fan in the Queen City right now.
No question, Matty. 30 years ago, the Reds won the World Series, but they've only made the postseason 4 times between then and now. They'd love to have a deep run this year and reward the fans who stuck it out.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Dinelson Lamet goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. Tommy Pham comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back on it is the left fielder, still ranging back. Gone!
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. 2 balls and no strikes to the Padres center fielder.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Slider taken for a called strike. 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the... Digging in for his second at-bat, Freddie Galvis. His prior history in this matchup, he's 1 for 5. A ball and no strikes. High that time with the slider, taken for a ball.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
3-0 now.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
And it's fouled away. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball way up into the moon deck and out of here. Solo shot to right center. His first homer here in the series, and the Reds now take a 2-1 lead. Into the box now, Luis Castillo. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Count now, a ball and a strike. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Here's a pop-up now. There to pull it in is Hosmer, and there's your first out. So up steps the former MVP, Joey Votto. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he'll pull into second with one away. Well, they were having their troubles with his heater early, but not this time.
Yeah, after a while, the good hitting team is going to start catching up on that hard stuff. You can see that he tracks this thing all the way and just rips it to the wall. He's in the second with a double.
Jesse Winker is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
High in the air out to center field. Grisham is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Ready for another chance? Nicholas Castellanos. He singled his last time up. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Machado is there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. A run on. Steps Manny Machado. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive. You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Hard hit ball to second. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line him, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A ball and a strike to the Padres' first baseman. Down the first baseline, fielded by Votto. Galvis on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Well, they got the tying run on base, but one ground ball later, and it's gone. He's going to be frustrated with himself after that.
Hot shot down the line. But this is foul for the first strike. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors in the ball game for the Padres. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. The next 0-2. Down the left field line and deep, and this will wind up a foul ball. He's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side is retired. Nothing doing there for the Friars. Our score remains 2. Last half of the 7th here, and into the batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez. Sent out to straightaway center field. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so a double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
At the plate, Mike Moustakas. Curveball bounces, and that gets by to the backstop. The throw will go to third, and it's too late as he's in there. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Fouled off. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Machado is over, and he puts it away for the first out. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Marcell Ozuna. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. Suarez takes his lead at third with 1 away. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch. Hit down the third baseline. 0-2, here it comes. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. Back goes Grisham at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And add a run on the sacrifice fly, as that'll make this a 3-1 game. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Salvador Perez behind in the count, 0-2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower.
Ouch, that one hit him.
Yeah, there's no question that this one got away from him. He was cruising, had him down 0-2 with 2 outs, and he's going to be pretty unhappy with that. You never want to give an offense new life in an inning.
Freddie Galvis will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Perez blows through the stop sign, headed for home. Is in time, and he's cut down at the... Ready to begin the 8th, and next to hit is the catcher, Francisco Mejia. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder is on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. So 1 man gone for the Friars in their half of the 8th, and that'll bring up the power-hitting second baseman Brian Dozier. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far, as he's had a whale of a ball game. Greg Garcia will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
0-1.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Now the pitch. Fastball well outside. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Drew Pomeranz is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Aristides Aquino is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his first homer so far in the series, as the Reds have opened up a 4-1 lead. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Yeah, Matty B. How about D-Row? This is one of the better ballparks to hit it in the world. The Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Ball flies out of this place.
Great American small park. We used to watch guys like Adam Dunn and Jay Bruce hit monster bombs in this yard. I'm not surprised at all with what we saw today.
Votto behind, but still dangerous even on 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pham has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. So coming to the plate, Jesse Winker. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball one. Pomeranz is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit-miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls, and that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out. Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. That being very aggressive right now.
Fouled away. One out, nobody on. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Grisham is there, 2 gone. And this throw gets away from him.
Now back.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in Eugenio Suarez. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. 2 out with the man at first. Oh, 0-2 the count to Suarez.
No, 0-2.
In front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch hit on the ground to third. Short way to Dozier, and the side is retired. A run. Amir Garrett comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 50.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Next to the plate for the Padres, Trent Grisham. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. No balls and 1 strike. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
The 1-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Now the 1-0. Drives it out to deep right center field. A ball that's carrying. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall.
Man, at bats like this make every hitting coach happy. This is what they all preach. Stay inside the ball, stay behind the ball. You can see he lets this one travel deep, then just inside outs this thing off the right center field wall. That's some rare power there, and a little bit scary to opposing pitchers.
A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Stays alive, still 0-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Another one sent foul. San Diego down to their final strike. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Hit hard to the right side.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
2 out, 2 strike offering. Here it is. Two out here and a runner at second. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. So the Reds have taken game 1 of this division series.
Yeah, but remember, this is just a 5-game series, so getting that first win is really more meaningful in this round than it would be in the LCS or the World Series. Now, if they can win game 2, they will be really in a comfortable position.
And how about for the Padres?
Well, they will be pretty desperate to win Game 2 to even this thing up, Matty, for the reason Dan just mentioned. Game 2's outcome's really going to advance the narrative of this series.
So the Reds grabbed an early advantage in the series with a big win in game 1. Heidi, what can you report about what they're thinking heading into game 2? Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Padres shortstop ahead with a 3-ball 1-strike count. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here. Oh, and he can't come up with it. A throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Show track is going to give us a better look at that play. You usually don't see third baseman show off a lot of range, but he certainly did there. And to complete the play, uncorked a good hard throw across to first for the out. Nice play all around from the hot corner. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And another foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Oh, that's out.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
And he fouls this one off. Another 1-2 delivery. And he looks at a sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Eric Hosmer is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Padres down in order.
Leading off for the Reds.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Hit softly on the ground to 3rd. And he's retired 1 away.
Now batting.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. First pitch of the at-bat. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. Oh, look out. Hot shot to 3rd, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder, number 2.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Popped him up. Mejia is there. And that's the third out. Digging in now for San Diego, Will Myers. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. In now, Francisco Mejia. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Back goes Ozuna to the track. He leaves his feet, but it's off the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Well, that's his second double of the game, and I thought it might have enough to get out of here. Banged it off the wall, and he's looking really good in this one.
Brian Dozier is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Fouled off. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Working for the punch out and the offering. But this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out.
The pitcher, number 37.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Joey Lucchesi. No hits to this point. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains second and third, but with 2 away now. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. Pham with an even 1-1 count now. In his career versus this pitcher, he's 1 for 4. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. 2-2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And the second run will score. It's now a 4-0 game. Throw won't get him. Into the box, Trent Grisham, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will. So here's the cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside.
Suarez, left field, and carrying well. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to left. His first homer here in the series. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money. And there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Fouled away. No outs, nobody on. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
And right into the shift. Fielded cleanly by Hosmer. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Myers. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. Two gone now.
Shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1.
You could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there. Giving this offense no chance.
Pham is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. He was a ground out victim last time up. Lifted in the air to right field. Right fielder is on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Now at the plate, Manny Machado. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
Fastball called for strike 2. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
2-0 now. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Now with the base is empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Swung on and missed 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are...
And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. Here's Will Myers. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Right down the middle with a changeup, but not what he was looking for. Taken for a strike. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Aquino will get there, and he puts it away to... So striding forward now, Aristides Aquino. He went down on strikes last time up.
Number 44.
High in the air out to center field. Grisham is under it to make the catch for out number 1. Jesse Winker will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
He's hitting to the red. Number 33.
Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Runner at first following the error. And set to go is the veteran first baseman, Joey Votto. From the stretch. Hit sharply on the ground. He'll go to the bag for 1. On to first, it's a double play as there woes. Raisel Iglesias enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall. And he is in the second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in a game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
Behind 0-2 now. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Brian Dozier becomes the first out of the inning. And he popped him up. And no one can get there as it falls. And they'll add one more to the lead. It's now a 5-1 ball game.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan. But you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4, you know that save situation's gone out the window. Don't tell me that here.
Oh, it does. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the ninth, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
And that's through into left, a base hit. And that'll plate run number 6. It's now a 6-1 ball game.
Sometimes you just got to tip your hat to the offense right there. Nice piece of hit. Executed his pitch away again, but the hitter was able to stay on time.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down to the zone will get him an out.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Swing and a flare hit toward right. And that's going to fall for a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's now 7-1. Robert Stevenson comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. From the belt, the pitch.
I got 2-1.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
3 runs already home here. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Digging in, Eric Hosmer, and their runners at the corners now. Swing and a ball sliced fouled into the seats down the left field line. A ball and a strike to the Padres' first baseman. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. A bouncer up the middle, fielded by Galvis. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out. Craig Stammen, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. Stepping into the box, Marcell Ozuna. He's the one to start things off, with his guys in danger of seeing this series leveled at a game apiece, barring a 9th-inning rally. Stammen, an Ohio native. He was a 12th-round selection back in 2005.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. And there's 1 gone to start the bottom of the 9th. Ready once again, Nicholas Castellanos. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matty, and I think that pop-out was just a result of poor pitch selection. Got to see the pitch over the heart of the plate. He chased well out of the zone, and as a result, didn't really put a good swing on that.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And, boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Turning for second is Castellanos. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
Standing in now, Eugenio Suarez. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here's the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Swinging a soft liner on to first, and now the Reds are down to their final out here. Reds down to their final out now. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Comes set with the 0-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. The Reds down to their last strike. Now it's driven the other way with some authority, headed toward the foul pole. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. He's in at second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
We could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Weak grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-1. He's ready. Now the pitch. Moustakas at second with 2 down. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs. Luis Perdomo will make an appearance here as he is in charge of trying to ring up the final out of the ballgame. Digging in now, Freddie Galvis. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Tell you what.
And he'll make the catch to end it, and the Padres have gotten the all-important road victory here in Game 2. They even up the series before heading home as this one is over. Let's go down to the field for a report. Heidi, what did the players share with you heading into this contest?
Well, Matt, with the series tied at 1, it now boils down to a best-of-3 series. The players and coaches told me before the game there isn't a lot of margin for error, so focus and execution are going to be of the utmost importance. They also said that conventional strategy sort of goes out the window, so we may see some interesting and some difficult decisions being made by these coaches.
High in the air out to center field. Grisham is there, and he has it for the first out. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Head-to-head numbers against Zach Davies. He hits at a .364 clip. He also has 1 home run. Castellanos is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Throw gets him. 2 down.
The third baseman, number 7.
Stepping in, Eugenio Suarez. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much fun.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch. And the ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Trent Grisham.
The center fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat. And they'll start him with a changeup, but this is too high, ball 1. Yeah, the rain's starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Base hit, line drive into the corner. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here. Looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. High and deep to right center. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. So a runner at third here with 1 gone, and that'll bring in Manny Machado. Lays off 1-0. A ball and a strike now to Machado.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team a lead.
To 2-2 now.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power.
And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame. Digging in, Eric Hosmer. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
A ball and a strike to the Padres' first baseman.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. Hosmer in front now, a 3-1 count.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
And it's fouled away. Again, another foul ball. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4. Here's Will Myers. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Get hard back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
The rain coming down as it is, we are in for a long delay. The hope is now that they can get this one in at some point.
Now, this is where it becomes tricky for the managers right now. You have your pitchers out there. You have to be careful not to hurt anybody. So I think the guys that are sitting in the bullpen are on red alert as the delay has begun. And I'm sure both of the managers have a pretty good idea of who's going to be the pitcher to go in after this delay.
Well, the rain is finally past us as we welcome you back. Tyler Mahle takes the mound now as the new pitcher following the rain delay that lasted an eternity, so it seemed, and it appears we're just about set to resume. Francisco Mejia will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. A ball and a strike now. And it's 1-2.
1-2.
Fouled off. Ready with the 1-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Taken in by Votto, and he'll step on the bag himself. And the infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fouled away. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1. First delivery to him on the way. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. No runs, just 1 hit. 1 error on the ledger for Cincinnati so far. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today. And up steps Salvador Perez. First pitch on its way. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Drives it out to deep right center field. Back goes Grisham. Around first, he's digging for second. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double. To the plate now, Freddie Galvis. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His second home run of the series, and the Reds now take a 2-1 lead. So here's the Reds pitcher, Tyler Mahle, and the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
And he fouls this one off. Bouncer to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring up the power-hitting second baseman Brian Dozier. And that's in there for strike 1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Greg Garcia will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 5.
He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. But a foul ball here, 0-1. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
You like the modern style of baseball, here it is. Both starters kept their teams in the game. It's close right now. Now we hand it over to the nasty bullpens. Let's see what matchups are going to take place.
On to first, and there are 2 down.
Now back, left fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
And he watches a called third strike on the cut fastball that time, and that will retire the side. Drew Pomeranz takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. In is Joey Votto now. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. And it's fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Myers is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. So stepping in, Jesse Winker. He's struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul. So a missed opportunity there. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Grounded back up the middle. Throw just does beat him to the bag as that was pretty close. Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so no surprise here that they're giving it another look, and they may decide to challenge the call on the field. And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
All right, we'll take one last look at it here. The question is there enough video evidence to change the call to safe? And wow, from that look at it, I think he did beat that throw. This challenge might work out for him.
The decision appears to have been made, and the runner is safe, so the call is overturned. Good challenge there, and they'll maintain the right to do so again later in the game if needed. Nick Castellanos now fouled off. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. On the ground up the middle, reined in. Dozier on to Hosmer, a double play. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Trent Grisham. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 2 balls and no strikes to the Padres center fielder. Now the 2-0. Laid off, but in there for strike 1.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
Ball even at 2-2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. There is Moustakas to look it in for the first out. Now at the plate, Fernando Tatis Jr. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. 0-1 the count. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Coming on is Ozuna. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Here's Manny Machado now. He was robbed of a hit in his last at-bat, so he'll try to change his fortunes here. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the Craig Stammen is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Seventh inning ready to roll and set to go as the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. Fouled away. The 0-1 delivery. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
Here's the 0-2.
The count is 1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
The batter
Digging in to try it again, Mike Moustakas. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Ready with the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel. 2-1 our score. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think he got a shot to stay inside that one.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
And it's fouled away.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Ready with another 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Grisham is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Here's Marcell Ozuna. First pitch on its way. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. The 1-0 delivery. Hit on the ground to third. Machado has it. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Salvador Perez. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Hosmer will just look this one in the ready to go for the last half of the inning. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Too high to start the inning. It's 1-0. Ball and a strike. 1-1. He's taken high above the zone.
Count is 2-1.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And another foul ball. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. Digging in and looking for more, Will Myers. Last time through was a base hit. Hit hard down the line. But this gets foul. It's 0-1. This one's down to third. Scooped up. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, catcher.
2 outs now in the San Diego 7th. And that'll bring in the catcher, Francisco Mejia. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Padres. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Matt Strahm will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Austin Hedges will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Aristides Aquino will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Pham is in his tracks now. 2 gone.
The first baseman, number 19.
Digging in once again, Joey Votto. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. The 0-1. Looped out toward third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Robert Stevenson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 55.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up the power hitting second baseman Brian Dozier. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And it's a ball and a strike to Austin Hedges. Stevenson rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. The 1-2 freezes him. A strikeout looking.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Coming on is Ozuna. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he will make it there. He's in as the tying run after the 2-out triple. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Trent Grisham is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
No problem with that take right there. First pitch from a reliever. Got to calibrate that velocity.
0-2. Here it is. Hit on the ground to short. Galvis is there. And they'll escape danger here after the 2-out triple as the Kirby Yates is called upon, and it's not for his usual role, just hoping to keep the deficit at 1 here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down to the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Yates, a 5'10" right-hander. He was taken in the 26th round back in 2005.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
He's set, and the pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Here's his splitter that's taken for a ball. 1-1. Now here's the pitch.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. And rarely do you see a player of this caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eugenio Suarez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Oh, he chased a bad pitch that time. It's strike 1.
Hey, he's looking to punch out the side right here. And if this guy's going to do him favors and swing outside the zone, that's exactly what's going to happen.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Fouled off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Lays off. 2-2 now. Now here it comes. Fouled away.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Ozuna is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres. Manny Machado. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better. And you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
But taking in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. Here it comes. And Hosmer gets around on one, but this is hooking foul into the seats in right. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Fans on their feet in a one-run ball game in the last of the ninth. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. So the Reds win a critical swing game here and now just need one of the next two to advance to the league championship series.
And that's the leverage that was at stake today, and that's why we call it a swing game. We knew one of these teams would realize the moment and seize it and take advantage, and it leaves the other guys with their backs up against the wall.
You know what, Dan? Cornered prey can be fierce, though. I know the victors are riding high right now, but my advice would be that they come ready for a fight in Game 4. Their opponent isn't going to lay down for them.